Hello, welcome to Cardboard History. I'm David, and today I want to do a VR for Darren at Return to Collecting, who has hit the huge milestone of 1,000 subscribers. So congratulations, Darren, on reaching that huge accomplishment. For this video response, Darren challenged us to share a goal card and to shout out 3 channels with less than 300 subscribers. My channel has less than 300 subscribers, and so I have received quite a few shout-outs from people, and I want to start off by saying thank you to Mark's Dodgers Cards, John 3D80's Kids, Pastor Craig's Cards, Go Crazy Card Collecting, and Ray from Philly. Thank you all for your kind words, for including my channel in the list of those that you brought attention to. I've definitely picked up some subscribers, and it has been a benefit to my channel, so I appreciate that. And hopefully I can return the favor here by mentioning a few other channels. Pastor Craig, you just passed the 300 subscriber milestone, so congratulations on that. You were in the list of channels I was considering until I saw that you passed that milestone. So I just wanted to make a special mention for that and say congratulations. The channels I want to shout out, and after that I'll go on to the goal card portion of it. So first one is Matt with the Card Story. Matt and his son do a lot of collecting together. He has a fantastic Hank Aaron collection. I've really learned a lot from watching his channel of some of the more oddball issues and things that are rare and hard to find, especially with the Hank Aaron player run that he has. Just a fantastic collection, definitely worth checking out. He is approaching 300 subscribers. So let's see if we can't get him over that milestone. Next up is Mark Dodgers Cards. I'll return the favor here and shout out back to you. We had a chance to meet up at the National and had a good conversation. He's a fellow team collector. I collect Cubs, he collects Dodgers, but we were able to connect over that and share our mutual interest of card collecting. And he's done just some interesting videos past the National, looking at Dodgers cards and things like that. So if you're a Dodgers collector or enjoy seeing just some different things from all different eras, he's a great channel to check out. And the third channel that I wanted to mention is Jason Everyday Card Collector. Jason is also getting close to approaching that 300 subscriber milestone. Ran into Jason briefly at the National and just had a great chat with him, and was very encouraging, and I love his enthusiasm for the hobby. Seeing him on a bunch of different live streams, it's just always enjoyable to hear what he has to say. So those are the channels I wanted to shout out for Darren's challenge. And then for the goal card, this was a little hard for me just to narrow it down to one. And after watching Darren kind of go through his goals for the year that he accomplished already about halfway through the year, and set out a list of 12 more cards that he was wanting to pick up, it kind of made me think more in terms of, okay, if I could target 1 card a month for the rest of the year, what would that be? So I have 1 card for August through December that I want to share, and then kind of a larger card that's my next 12-month goal card. I don't really have any card shows coming up the rest of this year that are nearby that I'll probably be able to go to. So I am really looking more at cards that are probably under that $200 range that I'd be willing to pick up on eBay or from auctions and things like that. And then the larger card is a card that I'll have my eye open for probably at Strongsville next year. If not, there's usually a local card show here in Northwest Ohio in around January typically, and there's a few vintage dealers there, so that might be a place for me to try to look for that card. But the first card, my goal for August is to pick up a 1951 Warren Spahn. Not necessarily in this high of a grade, but this is part of my Ken Burns collection that I'm doing. And Spahn, I love the 51 set. Spahn's a significant name, a great pitcher in history, and so that was one that kind of stood out to me as a card that I would like to target here with the rest of this month or at some point in the next few months. Then in September, my goal card is the 89 Griffey Upper Deck. It's one of those cards where I see it everywhere. I've wanted to have it in my collection ever since I was a kid, and I think I just need to set the goal and pull the trigger on it and get the card. So that's my September goal. Then October, I decided to put a T206 somewhere in the next 5 months, and kind of a lower price common player is Bill Burns. Having looked a little bit more into the Black Sox scandal recently with the Ken Burns video I did on Chick Gandil, and just seeing Bill Burns and his role in that as kind of a liaison between the gamblers and the players, made me want to add this card and kind of target it a little bit more so than the other cards that I'm looking for in the Ken Burns collection. I also just love this because it's a little bit foreshadowing. He's in his Chicago White Sox jersey, but it's a very dark jersey, black, bluish color, and could be considered a predecessor to the Black Sox. So that's the card that I have for October. For November, I wanted to try to pick up something that was at the intersection of the Ken Burns collection and my Cubs collection, and that's where Bill Herman comes in. This is his 33 Gowdy. I don't have this one yet, so it would fill a hole in two collections that I'm looking for. So that is my November goal card. And then for December, I decided to go a little bit of a bigger card, and that was the Koufax 1956 card. Koufax, obviously a fantastic pitcher. This is a great card. I love the 56 set. And I think most of the key players from the 1950s, if I picked a card to target for the Ken Burns collection, it was the 56. It's my favorite set from the 50s, and so many great cards and images. So that's my goal cards for the rest of this year. And then for the one big goal card that I think is attainable within the next 12 months, it would have to be the T205 Christy Mathewson. So this is a card that I was looking for at the National, and there were a couple examples that I came close to trying to make some offers on, but it just didn't quite fit right with my budget and with what I was hoping to do at the National. But through that experience, and I think realizing of the cards that I had on my list that I was looking for, this one was probably one of the highest cards up there. I decided that would be the next big card that I wanted to target. So I've had my eye open for this one. It'll have to be a low grade version, but hopefully one that doesn't have too much creasing across the face. If I could find, a great one with a fantastic image on the front and a little bit of paper loss on the back or something like that, that would really hit the collection perfectly. Get the price range that I'm looking for. But this is the big card that I'm looking for. There's some other cards that are a lot more rare that I don't even know if they'll show up in the next year, so I didn't include those on this list. My one goal card that I think is attainable in the next year is the Mathewson, because there's always, at least one available for sale on eBay, and multiple at any card show that you go to that has a wide array of vintage. So that is my video response for Darren. Congratulations again on hitting 1,000 subscribers. You have an amazing collection. You do a fantastic job with your videos. The 1,000 subscribers has definitely been well earned, and I just want to say congratulations again. Thank you for doing this challenge and being very generous with the prize for the winner, and kind of fitting with the card I chose here, putting a Christy Mathewson up. So thank you again, Darren. Thank you guys for watching Cardboard History.